Hello students, our today's topic is about common bus system for 4 resistors. This topic is from unit number 1, Resistor Transfer and Microoperations of the subject Computer Organization and Architecture. So the objective of today's session is to know about the different methods to implement common bus system. The first method is we can implement common bus system using multiplexer, and we can also implement common bus system using tri-state buffer gate. So first of all, let's see what is common bus system. So students, as in our computer system there are more than one resistor are there, right? So to make communication possible between all these resistors, we have a system that is known as a common bus system. So in simple terms we can say it is a way by which different resistors of a processor can communicate, or we can say they can transfer data between one another. So common bus system is a way to provide a communication link between different processors of a different resistors of a processor. So let's see the first method, that is implementing common bus system for 4 resistors using multiplexers. That means here we are going to use 4 resistors, and all these 4 resistors are of size 4 bits, and we will make a common bus system to communicate between all these 4 resistors. So a digital computer may have many resistors and paths so that they can transfer the information from one to another resistors. And as I discussed, same way, to make possible the communication between these resistors, it is an efficient way to make a common bus system so that they can communicate effectively. The control signals are used to determine which resistor is selected by bus to transfer data on a bus. For that we will have control signals. As there are more than one resistors, in our case there are 4 resistors, so we will have 2 control bits, 2 control signals, S0 and S1, to choose among those 4 resistors. Okay, now let's see the simple diagram of common bus system using multiplexers. So here we can see there are 4 multiplexers and 4 resistors. Here all the resistors are of 4 bit size. That means each and every resistor's size is 4 bit. The size of multiplexer depends on the how many number of resistors are there. Okay, and how many multiplexers will be used in the system, that will depends on the what is the size of the resistor. Okay, now as this diagram shows very complicated, let's see how to draw the diagram. So first of all we will draw all the 4 boxes for 4 by 1 multiplexers, and will assign names mux 0, mux 1, mux 2 and mux 3, and all the 4 resistors, that is resistor A, resistor B, resistor C and resistor D. After that we will give the name of the each and every bit of the resistors. For example, resistor A is having A0, A1, A2 and A3 bit, and same as for resistor B, resistor C and resistor D. After that, each and every resistor's particular number bit, say D3, C3, B3 and A3, are connected to the multiplexer 3. As you can see from the figure, A3 bit from register A, B3 bit from register B, C3 bit from register C, and D3 bit from register D are connected as input to multiplexer 3, right? So these are the 4 input from the different registers last bit to the last multiplexer in a list. Same way we will have inputs to multiplexer 0 from bits A0, B0, C0 and D0 from the different registers, and same for multiplexer 1 and multiplexer 2. So this is how we can show the inputs from different registers to the multiplexers. Now let's see the control bits, that is S0 and S1. All the lines from S0 and S1s are connected to each and every multiplexers to control signal lines. So this is how control bits are connected, and it is denoted as S1 and S0. After that, we have shown the output lines from the each multiplexer, that is multiplexer 0's output line, multiplexer 1, multiplexer 2 and multiplexer 3. All these 4 lines combinedly make a 4-line common bus system. So whenever we apply, say example, we apply 0 to S1 and 0 to S0, that means 0 0 input, then each and every multiplexer will get this signal, 0 0 signal. So 0 0 will be applied to choose 0 number position input from each multiplexer. So each multiplexer will select its first input bit, and transfer that particular bit from the output line. Okay, so this is the way how particular registers, all the 4 bits are being transferred through the 4 different multiplexers, and this is the way how they transfer, particular one register transfer its data through the 4-line common bus system using multiplexer, right? So same way A1, A2, A3 and A4 are also transferred through the multiplexer 1, multiplexer 2, multiplexer 3. And this is the way how register A's data is transferred on the 4-line common bus system. So this is a function table through which we can see that 0 0 choose register A, 0 1 choose register B, 1 0 choose register C and 1 1 choose register D. So this is all about the 4-line common bus system using multiplexers. Okay. Now let's move toward our next topic, that is implementing a common bus system using tri-state buffer gates. So first of all we will discuss what is tri-state buffer gate. So a tri-state buffer gate is a digital circuit that has 3 different states. 3 different state matlab, first state, that is a signal equivalent to logic 1, and second state, that is signal equivalent to logic 0. That means we can apply either 1 or 0, and the third state is a high impedance state that behaves as an open circuit. That means whenever the tri-state buffer gate is in high impedance state, it cannot transmit its input onto its output line. From the figure you can see that output Y will become A if the control input C is equal to 1. That means it allows to transmit the input to output line. But if it is in high impedance state, that means if control input C is equal to 0, then it will behave as an open circuit. So it will not allow to transmit input data A to the output line Y. So this is how it works in the three different states. Now the tri-state buffer gate is used in the common bus system or to implement common bus system in the situation when there are not same kind of digital modules are available to transfer data between each other. For example, in previous topic we discussed about transferring data between the resistors, and all the resistors are from same category. They are of same type of digital circuit. But what if we want to transmit the data between input device, output device, interfaces, then processor resistor, then memory module, right? So all these four are of different category type digital circuits. So in that situation we should use tri-state buffer gate to implement a common bus system. Okay, so let's see how to transmit the data using tri-state buffer gate, okay, on a common bus line. So here we can see, here is 2x4 decoder which is used to get the selection of the particular input on to transfer the data on a output line. So if we are having 4 bits as the input, then we will have 2x4 decoder. So selection line S1 and S0 will represent either 0, 1, 2 or 3, and those are used to select particular input line and particular gate to transmit its data to the bus line for the 0th bit. Okay, now from this figure you can see that all the 4 different tri-state buffer gates are connected to a common bus line. That means at a time, and from these 4 only one can transmit its data. That means if I want to transmit data from A0 to output line, then I have to choose 0 line through this decoder. So I have to apply 0, 0 to S1 and S0. So 0, 0 will select this 0 line and will transfer 1 here to the control input C of the first tri-state buffer gate, so that it will allow to transmit data A0 to the output line. And when the 0th number is selected from the 2x4 decoder, at that time remaining 3 will remain 0. So enable signal will be transmit to only 0, and 1, 2 and 3 will remain 0, so that it will behave as these are the particular control input of the each and every remaining 3 tri-state buffer gates. So they will behave as the open circuit, or we can say they will remain in high impedance state, right? So they cannot transmit the data B0, C0 or D0 on the common bus line. So this is the way how tri-state buffer gate works. The output of the 4 buffers are connected together to form a single bus line, as we have seen in our previous figure. And only one buffer is in its active state at any given time, right? And remaining will be in their own high impedance states. So this is all about the tri-state buffer gate to implement a 4-line common bus system. Students, I hope you enjoy this video. Keep learning. Thank you.